your learning. I'm hoping that you are progressing with your learning in your target language. You are making a good progress on it because that is, for me, is important if you start learning a language. In this video, we will talk about the common problems when you are starting to learn new language. This video is not for total beginners. It's for those people who already know some vocabulary, some words, but don't know how to practice them, how to use them, and also even for those people who have a higher level. This video is also for you. Let's start. When we are starting a language, we first learn vocabulary, and after that, this problem starts. First, we don't know how to use this word. Second, not easy to find partners to practice with. Third, we are not confident in using this language. Fourth, we don't have enough resources for practice. Fifth, we are not focusing on all areas like speaking, listening, reading, etc. I am part of a team who created a learning language app to solve these problems I mentioned. So first, we don't know how to construct sentence using these words, or we don't know how to arrange them. Solution for this is you can start writing by introducing yourself in forum and the most basic conversation. You can write it in your native language if you are not confident to write it still in your target language, but every time you know to say something in your target language, do it. Write it. Don't be afraid. For example, in English, you still don't know how to say I want to eat apple, but you know what is I, what is want, what is it, and you know what is apple. You can write I want to eat apple. So in the same conversation, you will continue with it, writing replies. You can write reply in your native language, and that your reply, someone will translate it in your target language, and that time you can see how that what you wrote in reply is written in your target language. And that way, okay, that is how it's written now. And second problem is not easy to find partners to practice with. So if you tried some application for chatting, we know the common problems with it. It's hard to synchronize the time with other person. Second problem is all conversation starts on the same way, like hello, how are you, I'm fine, thank you, and you, and every day it's the same thing. Third problem is if the person replies too fast, you must adapt on his speed. He's replying very fast and you must reply immediately, and you are blocked because you don't want him to wait. Maybe he will go offline while waiting for you to reply. So that is also the problem. So here in task, you can write anytime you want without expecting an instant feedback. For one task written or posted in forum, a lot of people will answer you. If one person is not available, another person is available, and so on. And one good thing in task is most people have different way of correcting your sentences. So this way you can see multiple styles on how they are constructing sentences, and here you don't need to rush, so you can spend as much time as you want. So tasks are always available there. So if you want to practice your target language, you can write stories, and if you don't like to write stories, you can translate other stories. If you want to practice your reading or your pronunciation, you can use the read task. You can practice your listen skills by listening some audio from read stories, and you will write what you hear. The third problem is we are not confident to use this language. Why? Maybe because we are shy, we are afraid to make mistakes, or we are afraid that someone will laugh at us. Even we already know some words, but we are afraid to use them in a conversation. The solution of this is you can create here an account where no one will recognize you or know you that is you. So that way, you are not shy, even though you are making mistakes. All people here have the same problems as you, so expect errors. People understand your problems. They are willing and happy to help you. The fourth problem is we don't have enough resources for practicing our target language. For example, if you are totally beginner, every resources, once we started, everything for us is hard because we don't know anything. about that language. If you are also an advanced learner, it's hard to find resources where they will adjust your knowledge, that you just need to learn what you don't know. How the app is made allows many resources to be created if just a few people are active. So that story can be reused in translations, reading, listening. So with just one original story, 5 active persons learning different languages, you can get 15 different tasks. The same applies to the forum. Everything written can be translated and copied to tasks if it's long enough. So the only thing you need to have unlimited resources to exercise are a few active users to learn. Okay, so the last problem is we are not focusing on all areas like speaking, listening. Sometimes we are confident that we are just enjoying one part of language learning. Like for example, speaking, okay, I know how to speak, so I don't need other things. But there are some situations that you need that other part. For example, one event that you need to listen on your target language. So it's hard for you to do that, to adapt on it because you didn't practice. So how you can practice this here? So as I mentioned earlier, you can use the task even in forum also. So in task, you can write stories. Or if you don't like to write stories, you can translate other stories. You can practice your pronunciation by reading other stories. You can practice your listening using the listen task. And also, I include the Serbian grammar in the forum so you can see it. There are 8 translations which are available. If someone who wants to translate this Serbian grammar into their native language, you can help other people who wants to learn Serbian, who don't know English, for example, but wants to learn Serbian from your native language. So I encourage you to do this translation. I will wait you there in the learning app, Language. So see you and have a good day, everyone. Bye bye.